Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
My sophomore year and Wade Murphy and Luke Johnson's freshman year, we just kind of pretty good friends right off the bat and kind of got together after games and stuff and talked about the game and hung out.
They started calling themselves the Gar Line, and then in 4-on-4s on Monday, they'd just all decorate their jerseys. And
I always thought Wade Murphy looked a little bit like Marv off of Home Alone, so we started calling him Marvin. And then I thought Luke Johnson always looked a little bit like a Larry, so I called him Larry. And then I tell a lot of stories that no one really likes to listen to, so I just called myself Uncle Rico, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, he was kind of just being an idiot, gave us these weird nicknames, and then
We like to make fun of Paul LaDue for having red hair, so we called him. I thought Seamus was a good Irish name for him.
yeah, it's kind of a huge joke, but it kind of turned into a brotherhood. It's a tight-knit group.
We lost Murph and lost Smalty last year, so we brought in Keaton Thompson.
I'm in recruitment right now. I'm not a full member, so I'm working my way in right now.
It's been a long process. He hasn't really shown us anything special.
It's got to be someone that's skilled and can follow the systems on Monday skate. We run a tight box during the 4-on-4 end zone, so.
It's tough. It's just something, you know deep down.
Yeah, I really miss Marv and miss Schmaltzy too. Wish they were here. I know they text us all the time asking how the Lions doing, if we're winning on Mondays or not, and miss those guys and hope them all the best. Talk to them quite a bit off the ice, so hopefully they're doing well, and I'm sure we'll see them in the summer.
At home for the fourth straight week, the University of North Dakota men's hockey team hosted Colorado College last weekend. UND was without Drake Kajula and Nick Schmaltz, who were sidelined with injuries. Many suspected the games would be physical, low-scoring affairs. That was not the case.
Besser with it, decided not to shoot from a bad angle, walks to the board, speeds the near point for Osmus, flipped it to the goal, and they score! Went off Gardner out in front, I think. Up top for Thompson, near side, one-timer, Luke Johnson scores! Oh, that was a cannon by Luke Johnson. That'll be his 6th goal of the season and a power play goal. In behind the net, now Olsen centers, Sanderson scores! Colton Sanderson's on fire! His 2nd of the year. Broken up by Luke Johnson right at the blue line, and it skitters rink wide at center to the Tiger line. Tipped through nicely. Jenna tweened it to Paganski out in front. Johnson scores!
UND scored 4 goals in the first period, jumping out to an early lead. The Tigers, however, had an answer. Colorado College scored 5 straight goals, with the final one giving them a lead late in the third period. Head coach Brad Berry said it was the first one that hurt UND the most.
I think this turning point was a shorthanded goal that gave them that one goal to get back in it. And then from there, they made a mindset of checking pucks and getting them deep and getting after us.
UND wasn't done. With the goalie pulled, freshman Red Gardner scored his 2nd goal of the night, tying it up with 32 seconds remaining.
boards. Besser sweeps it in for Poganski. Deflection. Marble stopped it. Loose puck. Gardner backhands and scores! Brett Gardner scores.
Neither team scored during the 5-on-5 and 3-on-3 overtimes. But Brock Besser gave UND the extra point in the NCHC standings with a beautiful goal in the shootout. On Saturday, UND once again jumped out to a lead. This time, however, it kept the pedal to the metal and played a complete game. All four lines chipped in points, highlighted by a career-high 3-point night for Bryn Chiswick. Gardner kept hot with 2 more goals. And freshman Mike Gorno scored his first career goal in only his second career game. With a number of players hurt and out of the lineup, North Dakota stepped up with scoring from many areas. And there was one big difference between Friday and Saturday.
I played for 60 minutes. Obviously getting a lead, that's, when we did get the lead tonight, that was a concern about making sure we kept playing the right way, and I thought we did. Other than taking a couple penalties at the end, I thought we played a 60-minute game, and that's what it's going to have to take from now on.
Growing up in Grand Forks, juniors Paul LaDue and Luke Johnson dreamed of playing for their hometown team. The cousins, however, had different paths to UND.
Started in high school. Actually, his first year we played on crosstown rivals, and that was pretty fun. But after that, I played on with him in high school, and then went to juniors with him as well. And it's been great. And it's kind of a dream come true coming here, and him coming with me, it makes it even better.
Definitely hanging out with him growing up, and looking up to him really helped me and kind of set me up for success, and I would probably say the same for him too. So.
Yeah, it was funny. He actually committed before I did, so I kind of knew I always wanted to go here, and him already coming here, it was just made an even easier choice.
Johnson and LaDue grew up playing together from a young age.
Playing on the outdoor rinks against each other, and little heated battles going out there, and we're both pretty competitive guys, so any little battle we had growing up kind of sometimes escalated into something more, and but definitely that helped us out throughout the way.
That transitioned to high school, where they led Grand Forks Central to a state title, and the USHL, where they played for the Lincoln Stars.
Well, I first started out playing for Red River, and he was playing for Central, so playing in that rivalry, it's a lot of tradition in the Grand Forks area, so that was pretty cool. And then my freshman year, I switched over to Central, and got to play with him and a few other buddies of mine. So and that was great, just being able to play on the same team, first time playing on the same team together. So and then from there on, we've been together through a lot, and we've kind of helped each other out throughout the way. So.
There is a 2-year age difference between the roommates, but that hasn't gotten in the way of their friendship.
Not only on the ice but off the ice, just being there for each other, and growing that relationship, going to juniors and moving away from home and being with each other there. That was nice to definitely have him there, and it's just been a lot of fun to be with him, for most of my career.
Yeah, he's a little bit younger than me, so I like to think that I was kind of a role model for him growing up. He comes to me a lot with questions, life lessons, stuff like that. But no, we've always kind of been on the same team, and we've skated with each other growing up, and trying to compete and make each other better, and it's worked out for the both of us.
Their development paths were different, but knowing each other and training together has helped them along the way.
I mean, they're both such great guys, and I think that's almost, growing up in Grand Forks for those guys, it's a dream to come play here one day, and the fact that both of them get to play here together is something that's really special to them and their whole family. I mean, talk about how crazy it was coming to the games when they were younger and seeing all the guys and that were on the team and looking up to them growing up, and now they're part of that, and they're those kids that are getting looked up to by younger kids of the community, so I'm sure it's really special for them.
Eventually, they may have to play against each other, LaDue is a draft pick of the Los Angeles Kings organization, while Johnson was picked by the Chicago Blackhawks. For now, the focus is on this season together with this team.
Going down the stretch though, every weekend from here on out is NCHC play. So, every weekend from now on is huge, and getting that trophy here back at the Ralph, and it's something that we take a lot of pride in. It's a goal of ours this year. So, every weekend we just gotta come prepared and be ready to play. So.
Every game from here on out is huge. Every conference game, we really want that the Penny Rosa back at the Ralph, and that's one of our goals going the beginning of the season. And we need every game from here on out. We know St. Cloud's going to be battling every game, so we just got to take it one step at a time.
Luke Johnson's role has blossomed over the last month. It will continue to be relied upon this weekend at Western Michigan.
Yeah, they're a big and heavy team. I think last little while, last month or so, they've been playing really well. I think for us to have success, we got to use our forwards and in the offensive zone, just creating chances and putting pucks behind their D and kind of getting on the forecheck and stuff like that. But they're definitely playing well, and we'll have to be ready for that.
Western Michigan is a physical team, and Paul LaDue and the defense will have to be sharp.
Yeah, it's a huge game for us. We're going into our break after this, and we need these 2 wins. And they're a good team. Their record doesn't really show it, but they're tough to play against, especially in their barn. It's a crazy place to play, and they're big and physical, and we gotta be prepared.
They're a big team, so we gotta get pucks north. They're gonna play physical, so we gotta expect that.
The Broncos have also been struggling and will be focused with the Fighting Hawks coming to town.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be a tough series playing in their rink. It's pretty lively in there. They got a crazy student section, and we're excited to go in there and play our best. We know they're a strong, big team that we're going to have to bring our speed and try and get after their defense and just play really well 2 games this weekend and hope for the best.
Group of 8 of us, we had our host every Monday, and talk about The Bachelor, and every year we kind of have a draft. I think it started a couple years ago, but yeah, this year is tough. There are a lot of good girls. And Lace was a sleeper. I have her second round. I was really confident in her, and it was tough to see her leave, and it's tough to judge right away, but it's fun.
Lauren B with the second pick. I think Lauren B or Lauren H. I think it's Lauren B.
Did you trade up for that pick?
Yeah, I traded for that
Bold
pick.
move.
Did a lot of scouting reports, and
I think I got Kayla, the sleeper, with a 6th round pick, and then I picked up Lace in the 2nd round. I'm feeling pretty confident with my girl.
Yeah, I think Lauren B is definitely the front runner for. Just right now there's only like 3 episodes in.
It's tough though. We're kind of just getting to know Ben and see what he's doing. So
yeah.
We won't know for a couple episodes now.